Mr. DJ, can you get the national anthem set before we kick start it, please? We will have the national anthem before the kick start of the game. This is for you. Well, the VIPs, you are invited. Kevin, you know the VIP. TK Telecoms, you know, Brikama Sports Committee, the West Coast Owners, all the invitees, please can you come in for the traditional team? Of course, Alhaji Estabo. Well, we have the two National Assembly members here for Brikama North and South, Alhaji Estabo Bamba and Lamin Jariba Sane for Brikama South. Minister Farah Natale, Yusufa. Thank you so much. The Mendix, very well dressed. Western Red Cross, Al Nimbara Baki, Allah Doko, Tima, Allah Doko, cannot be overemphasized. Thank you so much for your tireless effort to humanity. Thank you very much. We love you. The security, thank you so much for being here. The media, we love you. So now, Hangari, boy, Bakabi Aksina. Well, thank you so much. Now, of course, we'll have the, as usual, the traditional shaking hands from the dignitaries. We have Mr. Bakari Bojan, President, West Coast Region Football Association, Lamin Dembajang, King Madi, thank you so much. Alhaji Estabo, Lamin Jariba, the MPs, DK Tolikam, King Madi, well dressed. Madi, thank you, King of Kings. King of Kings is not. Of course, Boyo Jane, thank you for being here. Falai, and all the dignitaries, SG, thank you so much. Of course, Dembo, thank you very much, Dabo. Dembo, thank you so much for being here. And of course, as tradition, we have Lamin Dembajan, the President Brikama Sports Committee with DK Telecoms, Bakari Bojang, Alhaji Estabo, Brikama North, and Lamin Jariba, Brikama South. We can see Gary and host of them. Kebi, you are always typing, my boy. Of course, thank you so much. And of course, first with Kabafita, and now they will be shaking the hands of Kutehjombulu. In the meantime, remember, in orange is Kabafita United Football Club, and here we have in our scholar is Kutehjombulu Football Club, KB.
Well, it's Brikama South versus Brikama North. So the respective honorables will be supporting teams from their jurisdictions. But however, the official kickoff will be taken by Leonard Jones, the Communication and Marketing Officer of DK Telecoms. Thank you, Ma, for coming. And we are hoping for many sponsorship of this kind from your team, starting from the first match of the Nawettan, sponsoring the man of the match with a certificate and a cash prize of $500 every game, to the final, providing accolade for the best player, the best goalkeeper, the leading goal scorer. And like I said before, there will be accolade for and prizes for the best coach, the best fan club as well.
Thank you so much, KB. And this brings the end of the Brikama Nawettan season 2024-25, KB.
Like I said today, there must be a winner either during regulation time or on post-match penalty shootout.
Simple at the FIFA. In Ibarra, there will be and there must be. And there's going to be a champion today. KB, by hook or by hook. Well now, before the KB, before the kickoff, we will observe the national anthem of the Gambia.
Yeah, when teams are set with their photos, we can do that. And Leonard John, the Communication and Marketing Officer of DK Telecoms, is followed to took the kickoff.
Okay. Well, in the meantime, if the teams are set already, Mr. DJ will have the national anthem, but very soon we'll signal you, KB.
Yes, over here to Leonard John, like I said before, will be the one to take the kickoff.
For DK Telecoms, right?
She's the comms and marketing manager for DK Telecoms.
Thank you so much.
We have a host of dignitaries here. Bakari Bojan, the president of West Coast Regional Football Association, who doubles as an executive member of the Gambia Football Federation.
That's right.
We have Mr. Ansumana Kamara, the Secretary General of Brikama Sport Committee.
That's right.
We have Babu Dabo, a former national team player of the Gambia and who represented Brikama at zonal level.
Thank you, Babu. Thanks for being here. So this is going to be Brikama North and South.
Brikama North and South.
Alaji Estabo versus Lamin Jariba.
Yes.
But wait,
so I'm so, like I said before, the respective honorables will be divided.
Yes. You cannot see no balade, cannot see no balade.
It will at least.
Mr. President, be Alaji Tema, Alaji Tarabulubala, Lamine Taramarala.
So if teams are set, and if the bigger is set like we do at school level, we can say after the count of 3.
DJ, are you set for the national anthem, please? DJ. Okay.
So please, Mohamed Daud and Salono, because Bankola for Yajulo, you can now play and we are la. Okay,
let's stand for the national anthem. DJ, we are ready if you are ready.
2, 3.
Why DJ? Thank you so much. And once again, all the dignitaries of the VIP democracy, anywhere you are, thank you for being here.
Thank you, everybody. And like I said, if the referee is set and his panel, Roya to Leonard John will take the kickoff. The comms and marketing manager of DK Telecoms.
1 minute silence. Nimparatan sa start. After 1 minute silence, 1 minute silence, please. Can we observe a 1 minute silence, please? Kabafita, fans club, Kabafita, 1 minute silence, please. Hey, Yamrol, come on. Alright, this 1 minute silence is over. In memory of the late Kabafita and all the departed souls, where their soul rests in perfect peace.
If New Year's Day can give you the winner, 9th of January, will solely get you the winner between Kutehjombulu Football Club and Kabafita United. Hello, and wherever you might be getting our voices and signals. We're coming to you and currently live from the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium in the Brikama Nawettan replay final, and the replay final between Kutehjombulu Football Club and Kabafita United. We are here on the 1st of January, and 1st of January could not get us the winner as the game ended 1 apiece. And here we are back again at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. And if you may like, call it the theater of entertainment situated in the heart of Brikama, West Coast region, the Gambia, on the 9th of January. And the 9th of January 2025 will solely get us the winner between Kutehjombulu Football Club and Kabafita United. And the game is currently live from the Box Bar, live on LSTV1 at the commentary desk for Lamin Fati, Kemo Kanyi, Saliu Jalo, and behind the camera as usual is Osman and Himan Saracham. And in case you're just joining us, it is indeed a noisy background, from the Box Bar Mini Stadium in Brikama, and the game is currently on hold as there is a player currently down injured for Kabafita United after a clash between the player of Kabafita and the other player for Kutehjombulu Football Club. It is indeed a noisy background, and all the noise that you currently getting from the background is coming from the faithful supporters of Kutehjombulu, who are definitely very close to our commentary decks. And also on the other side of the theater, Box Bar Mini Stadium is another incredible support base behind Kabafita United. And we have just played few minutes into this contest. The score remains barren between Kabafita United and Kutehjombulu, and on New Year's Day the game ended 1 apiece between Kabafita and Kutehjombulu before the game being pushed for a replay. And here we are back in the replay at the Box Bar Mini Stadium as Kutehjombulu currently playing from our left to right from our commentary decks, whilst Kabafita kicks from our right to left from our commentary decks. And a quick rundown on the starting 11 for Kabafita United. They start with Aliu Jase 1 in goal, Aliu Sedi 12, Baba Kutuju 19, Amadou Baji number 4, Ibrahim Mane 16, Sadio Mane team captain number 9, Suleiman Jame 11, Buba Kamara number 10, Minos AM Ko 13, Ismaila Jata number 2, Kennedy Kisanke number 15 completes the 11 for Kabafita United. And Kabafita is currently under the watchful eyes of Samba Jalo, who has been assisted by Mambala Sise. And on the other dugout is Seni Bojang and Ibrahim Jahate for Kutehjombulu. And Kute starts with Ibrahim Bojang 22 in goal, Amadou Sane 10, Sirif Ba 5, Bamaidu Bojang 13 team captain, Omar Dabo 9, Lamin M Bojang 4, Mohamed Baji 3, Musa Demo, who scored the first goal in the initial final, 18, Mod Lamin C number 2, Mbemba Mane 7, and Babanding Dafe 17 completes the 11 That was a brilliant attack coming from Kabafita United. And Kabafita United asking their fans to be on their toes. Kemo Kanye, welcome to the Box Bar Mini Stadium. And this time it is a replay between Kabafita United and Kutehjombulu.
Very well, a great game. I mean, in the return, you can now see when we came here for the first game, it was Kutehjombulu that started the game very well in trying to push on the Kabafita end. But here, since the start of this particular game, we have seen Kabafita is the team that have created, numerous goal scoring opportunities already. Well, we will say 2 goal scoring opportunities already. But Kutehjombulu are very, very steadfast at the back and then trying to make it so that they didn't concede the early goal coming into a final. Remember the first game when we were here, Kutehjombulu scored first, and then only in the dead end of this particular minute. In fact, the 90 minutes had elapsed already, and then the 5 minutes that was added there for either side to look for their lucks into that particular final. Kabafita came from nowhere and then leveled the score line and then pushed the game to a 0-0 score line ending, where 1-1 score line ending, where that has been the reason we are here today for a replay of this particular final. Otherwise, it would have been Kutehjombulu going home with the trophy, but Kabafita leveling the matter in the dying minute of that particular final that was played between the two sides here. So let's see, today as well, we are anticipating to see a very, very difficult game between the two sides, and already we can feel that tempo here starting from the fans, and in fact the players that are currently fighting for this particular game are giving it all out in trying to make it so that they go home with the trophy. I stand to be corrected here, but both of these sides here have never won a trophy from this Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium. But particularly, Kabafita have won, yes, but when it comes to the Brikama sports committees organized league, Nawettan league, both sides are yet to win a trophy from this particular ground.
Thank you very much, Kemo Kanye, and it is indeed a jam-packed Box Bar Mini Stadium in Brikama. Just as I said earlier, the commentary next Parliament Party, Kemo Kanye, and behind the camera is our ever-present Osman and Jimanza the Charm. We were here on New Year's Day, and New Year's Day could not give us a victory. And Saliu Jalo, we are back on the 9th of January 2025. Solely, 9th of January will solely get us the winner between Kutehjombulu and Kabafita United. A result which 4th of January could not give us.
Well, I know many will be surprised hearing me here, but it's just made in heaven. I have to be here today from the last minute of call. Well, you're absolutely right, and the background sound is proudly and officially sponsored by the Kutehjombulu fans, and of course just behind our commentary next, and now the camera operator Ton Ball Boy. Well, Pafadi, you're absolutely right. Ladies and gentlemen, if the 1st of January cannot provide a winner, the 9th will surely do. Well, I don't know whether you have seen that drama before the kickoff. Did you saw that? Did you see what I saw? I saw a bird flying. I saw a bird flying. That is Kutehjombulu. I don't know where they picked this bird, but today the bird is free from, of course, prison. That bird is free, and Kutehjombulu probably might send a clear message, and that bird might, of course, give them a journey to the final today. But then Kabafita have been the strong side in the first 5 minutes of play. The number 2 Ismail Ajata came close to scoring. The number 10 Boba Kamara is also playing a pivotal role. It's like they're learning from the 1st of January after, of course, a narrow goal in the last minute to restore parity and catapult this final to the 9th of January. Good to be back, Pafati.
Thank you very much, Saliu Jalo, earlier on Kemo Kanye. Indeed, a noisy background from the theater, Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium, to be precise, and it's the Brikama Summer Nawettan replay final, and the replay final between Kabafita United and Kutehjombulu. And the central referee of this crucial replay final is Landing Jiba, assisted by Mustafa Jase, Jara Silla and Sarang Sanyang as the 4th assistant referee. Landing Sane serving as the match commissioner. Samba Jalo, head coach for Kabafita, is currently busy on his dugout. Likewise, Seni Bojang of Kutehjombulu. And in this replay final, we must have a winner. It is either going to be in regulation or post-match shootout. Will solely decide the winner between Kute and Kabafita United. They were here on New Year's Day, the game ending 1-1. That game could not get us the winner, and here we are, back in for a replay. And the replay will surely get us the winner. It is either going to be Kutehjombulu or Kabafita United to be crowned champions of this year's Brikama Summer Nawettan. And if they want to do that, they will surely do that in a replay final. And it's a throw in this time to Kutehjombulu, who are dressed in ash-colored shorts and blue socks, and currently kicking from our right to left, whilst Kabafita in orange colors. It's going to be a great run. Goalkeeper came rushing, clears that ball desperately for Kutehjombulu. It is Kabafita on the attack this time around. It's a protest coming from the central defender of Kabafita United, Amadou Baje, and Amadou protested. The central referee Landing Jiba giving an advantage to Kute. In the initial final, it was Kutehjombulu that scored first, courtesy of Musa Dem, before team captain Sadio Mane getting Kabafita United back on level terms, and the game ended 1-1. This is Mbemba Mane now for Kutehjombulu. Mane Mbemba, a weak shot. Sadio Mane, mal control, still Kute now. It's Kutehjombulu. Mbemba Mane trying to get himself into the area. A dive in from the goalkeeper Aliou Jase, the experienced Jase Aliou, who had spells with Brikama United and Fortune Football Club in the GFF Men's Division 1. It's Buba Kamara who surged forward, and Buba Kamara is the current leading goal scorer in this year's Brikama Summer Nawettan. He's currently on 5 goals for Kabafita United, and Kutehjombulu will now have the opportunity to benefit. It's a set piece for Kute, currently kicking from our right to left from our commentary next, and indeed a noisy background from the box bar at a jam-packed theatre of entertainment, Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium to be precise. It must be either Kabafita United or Kute to be crowned, and we already have $100,000 at stake for the winner, and $100,000 isn't a small amount of money. It is either going to be Kabafita United or Kutehjombulu to back $100,000. Saliu Jalo.
Well, that is the first time I'm getting your question loud and clear now, because of the silence of the fans behind, trying to reconnect the dots in their agenda. But quickly to answer that, it is $100,000 is to of course go home with and a giant trophy. You know, you look at these two sides. No wonder they're into the final. And it's more of like a South American football that we are witnessing at the Brikama Mini Stadium. And end-to-end football simply means that the game that concluded 1-0 on the 1st of January, it's like they both have a score to settle. And Kutehjombulu were of course very disappointed. You know, that leads to game management, trying to control the game and trying to defend the lead. That's why they were caught napping. But then Kabafita's Marabo was at work, and it works. Their prayers answered. They were on the brink of being runners up, and then due to that equalizing goal, that's why they're here today. That's why we are here. People were complaining about the tickets, the replay. Why can't they go for it? But despite there is a rule, but in community football, people love watching this. They don't want this tournament to end. Even if it was $100, people will come out in their like numbers. I'm telling you, if we say they are not coming, more than 10 people of you, or more than you, 10 people times you will be here at the Brikama Mini Stadium. And it's all about community football. And these two teams have spent more than $5,000 to prepare for this final. And of course, remember the combo sound replay. Every team, Tanje were given $10,000 for the preparation of the replay. So when it comes to Brikama, and combos have been part of West Coast, it is a usual norm now. And Kabafita and Kutehjombulu will be of course crowned champion. One will be crowned champion today, the 9th of January 2024. And Box Bar always again the 18th of February, Independence Day. It is community football, it is local football, and we love reporting it. The first corner for Kutehjombulu.
Thank you very much, Saliu Jalo. A corner for Kutehjombulu at a crowded penalty area for Kabafita United. It's a busy technical area for head coach Seni Bojang. And Samba Jalo! That was going to be a goalkeeping blunder from the goalkeeper Aliou Jase.
Well, Seni Bojang, one of the most dressed coach in this tournament. You look at his attire, it's just top notch. And he was on the verge of entering the pitch. From that set piece, the goalkeeper lost his grip. The strikers will have been there to capitalize on that. And Seni being a very pivotal player for Brikama United, probably that is his attire is what hooked, of course, the coach with the three-quarter joint to be dressed, of course, in that, probably. But that could have been a chance been capitalized from the Kutehjombulu side, from their first set piece.
Thank you very much, Saliu Jalo. Kemo Kanyi, Parliament Party at the commentary decks. And behind the camera, as usual, is our incredible team, which includes Usman Kamara, Nyimansata Cham and Co. And we have already played 14 minutes into this contest, and the score remains nil apiece between Kabafita United and Kutehjombulu in the Brikama Nawettan final, and the replay final to be precise. And in the replay final of the 9th of January 2025, we must have a winner between Kabafita and Kute. It must be either Kute or Kabafita United.
I don't know whether you have observed something. The table have turned. In the first 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, well, Kutehjombulu were defending deep. And of course, Kabafita were in control of the possession. But now, it is vice versa. Kutehjombulu are now, of course, piling more pressure on Kabafita. It is an end-to-end football and we love it.
An end-to-end game, and this is the Box Bar Mini Stadium for you. Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium never disappoint, and it will never disappoint. And it is the replay final between Kutehjombulu and Kabafita United. Ball being partly cleared, player goes to ground. This time it's an advantage Kutehjombulu, and Kutehjombulu will solely have the opportunity to effect. Kemo Kanyi, we have played 15 minutes. Quarter of the minutes played in this contest, and it is currently nil apiece as both Kabafita United and Kute trying to find the back of them at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. But currently it is nil apiece between the two sides.
Yes, very well, Pa. Remember when you put back your minds to the past game that has been played between these two sides here. It was a very, very difficult game for either of the sides. Though Kutehjombulu scored first, but even before scoring and after scoring goals, the game was very, very tough on them. And then so as Kabafita equally find that particular game very, very tough. So then in the end, we have seen the game has to be ended in a stalemate. So this is why we are here today for a replay. So coming to today's game, currently, you can see the center referee, has attended to the goalkeeper for the Kutehjombulu end, and then technical benches are using that an opportunity to actually put some of the words into their players and then trying to give them those directions and tactical knowledge in trying to making sure that they fill up the gaps that they feel their players are not seen as the game proceeds. So, but we when coming here, we were expecting a very, very tough game between these two sides, and already into the first 15 minutes, the game has manifested that already. None of the sides here is yet to break the deadlock. No deadly goal scoring opportunities except for that which come from the Kabafita end, and the goalkeeper for that of the Kutehjombulu side, Ibrahim Bojang, stood firmly and then saved his side from conceding that early goal from the Kabafita end. So as of now, it has been a great contest, a highly contested one between the two, as expected in a final. But nonetheless, it is still nil-nil between these two sides here. None of the sides here would want to go home empty-handed. Though they are not going home with empty-handed, looking at the stages that will be given to them, or the stage that will be given to them by this particular committee. Because you either have to go home with $100,000 or you go home with $75,000 as a runners-up, and then that of the as a runner-up going home with the $75,000. So with the winners, you go home with the $100,000, and also that of the trophy. Also, the top goal scorers will also be going home happy, and then the best player as well for the league will also be going home with a very, very happy. A trophy that will be handed to them. So individual awards that will be handed to them. So let's see what happens here before this particular game ends. But already it has been a highly contested affair between the two sides in Kabafita United and Kutehjombulu side park.
Thank you very much, Kemo Kanyi earlier on. Saliu Jalo, and it is all coming to you live from the Box Bar Mini Stadium in Brikama. And in case you're just joining us, we're coming to you live from the Box Bar Mini Stadium, live on LSTV1. On the commentary decks, Parliament Party, Kemo Kanyi, Saliu Jalo, and behind the camera is Osman and Nyimansata Cham, and it is the Brikama Nawettan final and replay final to be precise between Kutehjombulu and Kabafita United. It is still nil apiece. The initial final could not produce a winner. It ended 1 apiece before the game being pushed to a replay. And here they are, back at the Boxbar Mini Stadium for a replay. And this time it's Kabafita up against Kutehjombulu in the Brikama Summer Nawettan replay final already. Buba Kamara is been penalized by the central referee Landing Jiba. And landing in this contest has been assisted by Mustafa Jasi, Jarai Silla and Sarang Sanyang, who is serving as the 4th assistant referee. It's a set piece for Kutehjombulu. Number 2 will solely take this for Kute. It's Kutehjombulu. Mod Lamin C takes that. Trying to connect Musa Dem on the other side. And Musa got the goal for Kute in the initial final. Musa Dem's goal was cancelled out by team captain Sadio Mane to get the game to a replay. Here they are at the Boxbar Mini Stadium. It is Kabafita now who trying to get the ball forward. Player goes to ground. This time he's been rewarded by Landing Jiba, the central referee, and the player in question for Kabafita United is Ismaila Jata. Ismaila goes to ground and he's been rewarded by the central referee Landing Jiba, who was definitely very close to the scene. Salou Jalo.
And Ismaila was requesting the central referee to punish the said player, the culprit, with a yellow card. If it was in the Premier League, you would have been given a yellow card yourself. But then we had Boxbar. It's different. But that was a very good build-up for Kabafita.
That was indeed a great build-up. Buba Kamara dives in, play on, says the central referee. It's Kutehjombulu now. Kute will use the right side of the attack through the centre forward and number 9, who chases on the other side of the football field, Omar Dabo. And Omar has been dispossessed. Back to the central defender, Kabafita United. And Kabafita will solely start the play from their own half. Will they be able to? Dabo Omar picks possession once again for Kutehjombulu. Solid defensive work coming from the number 12. And one of the central defenders for Kabafita United who dives in, Ali Usedi. It's Kabafita United now who launch in a quick one straight into the gloves of Ibrahim Bojang in goal for Kutehjombulu. And the head coach Samba Jalo is very busy on his technical area, giving instructions and also saying Bojang. It's a quick one, Abdul Sane. Abdul! Into the gloves of the goalkeeper. That was a great build-up from Kutehjombulu. Unfortunately, they could not just capitalize.
Well, Abdul Sane was too quick, was too hesitant to cross that ball. You know, no one is following Abdul. I believe he could have just, of course, drive the ball inside the penalty box. Then he can, of course, find a better position. Look at it, even the coach is asking him to relax. Just relax on the ball. That was a great breakthrough from Kutehjombulu. But then the goalkeeper was also, of course, at the right time, and he was equal to the tax as well, Pafati. That was a very good build-up, but it proved futile for Kutehjombulu.
A great build-up, but unfortunately they could not capitalize. Is Kutehjombulu up against Kabafita United in the Brikama Summer Nawettan replay final. Is Kutehjombulu. Kabafita on a defensive mission. Omar Dabo trying to dribble past his marker. Regain possession for Kute. And Kutehjombulu, this time is Musa C. Musa got the goal for Kute in the initial final. And this time around he could not just capitalize as the ball rolls out for a throw in on the far side.
If Omar Dabo, the number 9 for Kutehjombulu, is very much relaxed in front of goal, he might get something, and the number 10 as well. If they are very much relaxed, they might get something. But in front of goal, they seem too quick to get the ball at the back of the net.
This is Buba Kamara. Buba strides forward, and this time he's been dispossessed partly. It's a great run coming from the goalkeeper. And it's Kutehjombulu who picks possession in their own half. Kutehjombulu currently on a 0-0 scoreline against Kabafita. On the right wing back and number 12, Ali Usedi is been penalized by the central referee Landing Jiba. The right wing back and 12, Ali Usedi protested, but the decision of the central referee stood. Is an advantage Kute. A noisy background from the Boxbar Mini Stadium. And if you may like, call it the theater of entertainment. Situated in the heart of Brikama, West Coast region, the Gambia. And we are moving deep into the first half. Kemokanyi, we have all the ingredients to call this a great final, and we have seen all the ingredients to call it a great final. And the only missing thing is for us to have a goal from either Kabafita United or Kutehjombulu.
Yes, we are only missing a goal into this particular contest, but already everything that has to be there for it to be called a final, every other ingredients has is already been, put here by this set of players here to actually call this particular thing, this game a final, and also to equate it to the qualities of a very, very beautiful final. The only thing that is missing here is the goal. So, and I believe, we are going to see that, because both sides, the way they are playing, you know that they are hungry for goals. Added to that they are equally hungry for success. You can see when Kutehjombulu have the ball, they will be moving all the way to the Kabafita end, but in the end, in the final third is always very, very difficult for players or for players to do anything about, because that's where the defenders will also have their way in trying to make it so that they defend very well against the opponent's attack. Kabafita also, when they also have the ball building from the back coming through the midfield, then in the final third is always very, very difficult for them to have any successful breakthroughs in trying to make it so that they score the first goal into this particular contest. But already it has been a great fight from both sides, both Kabafita and that of the Kutehjombulu side. The only missing piece here is a goal or goals within these two sides here. But our expectation is that we are going to see at least a goal or two before this particular game ends.
Thank you very much, Kemo Kanye. In case you just joining us, we're coming to you live. I'm coming to you live from the Boxbar Mini Stadium. A great ambience, great turnout, and from the Boxbar Mini Stadium in Brikama, situated in the heart of West Coast region, the Gambia, and it is the ground currently hosting the Brikama Summer Nawettan final and the summer replay final between Kutehjombulu and Kabafita United. A fixture and a result that could not get us the winner on New Year's Day will solely get us the winner on the 9th of January 2025. They were here on New Year's Day. The game failed to produce a winner after ending on a 1-1 scoreline. And currently, it is the replay final between Kute and Kabafita United. And here at the Boxbar Mini Stadium on the 9th of January 2025, we will surely have a winner. It is either going to be Kutehjombulu or Kabafita United to be crowned champions of this year's Brikama Summer Nawettan. And this is Musa Dem once again. He scored in the initial final, and you could hear goal coming from the supporters of Kutehjombulu. He scored from the set piece, Dem Musa, and this time his effort sailed over the bar. And in this final, we must have a winner. It must be in regulation or post-match shootout. Will surely give us the decider. Kute Kabafita United. This game is coming to you live from the Boxbar Mini Stadium, if you may like. Call it the theater. And it is also coming to you live on LSTV1. And the commentary, the ex-Parliament Fati, as usual, Kemo Kanye, Salih Jallo, and behind the camera, as usual, is Osman and Nimanzara Cham. It is a massive turnout at the Boxbar Mini Stadium. And it is a massive turnout in the replay final between Kutehjombulu and Kabafita United. And Kutehjombulu and Kabafita United are the finalists of this year's Brikama Summer Nawettan. And Kute, you could remember, were in the knockout final last season before losing to Fortune FA in the final 3-0. And here they are this year in the league final. And in the league final this year against Kabafita United. And Kabafita United this time around is an advantage as signaled by the central referee. And that's a protest coming from the entire technical bench of Kutehjombulu Football Club. Seni Bojang, the head coach, protested heavily against the decision of the central referee. He is in the least happy with that decision. But there we go. The central referee has the final say. Central referee Landing Jiba, assisted by Mustafa Jasi, Jarai Silla Ansar and Sanyang as the fourth assistant referee. And it is indeed a noisy background at the theater. We are definitely loving all what we are currently seeing at the Boxbar Mini Stadium. And those currently watching this game live on LSTV1, special thanks and a very big tap on your shoulders wherever you might be watching us from the Boxbar Mini Stadium, maybe in Brikama, other parts of West Africa, other parts of Africa to be precise, Europe and America, we are saying a very big tab and a very big thank you to every other subscriber to LSDV1, both on YouTube and Facebook. We are coming to you live from the box bar in the Brikama Summer Nawettan replay final between Kutehjombulu and Kabafita United, and it is still nil apiece between these two sides. Kutehjombulu and Kabafita United. Sail to this year's Brikama Summer Nawettan. Kutehjombulu were in Group C alongside Justice FC, Jida Youths and Sabu United. In their first game, it was Kutehjombulu 2. Kutehjombulu 2, Sabu United 1. In the second game, it was a 0-0 scoreline against Jida Youths. In their third game, it was another 1-1 scoreline against Justice FC before bagging 5 points, heading to the round of 16 of this year's Brikama Summer Nawettan for Kutehjombulu. In the Kutehjombulu 1, sailing to the quarter-final. It was Dangam 1, Kutehjombulu with a 4-1 victory over Dangam Football Club in the quarter-final. Advancing to the semi-final, it was Fortune FA 0, Kutehjombulu 1. There we go. Kutehjombulu advanced to the final of this year's Brikama Summer Nawettan, and they book a place against Kabafita, with Kabafita United. Kabafita, on the other hand, were in Group H alongside Frontline Football Club, Dreamers Football Club and Daru United. In the first game for Kabafita, it was Kabafita United 2, Daru 1, Dreamers 2, Kabafita 1. In their third game, it was Kabafita 1, Frontline 1. It was Kabafita 3, Frontline 1. Kabafita bagging 6 points, heading to the round of 16. And in the round of 16, it was Kabafita United 0, Sanchaba Youths 0. Kabafita United winning on post-match shootout to sail to the quarter-final. And in the quarter-final, it was Dreamers Diamond Boys 0, Kabafita United 1. And in the semi-final, Kabafita United 3, Jaliba United 0. And that solely got a place for Kabafita United to sail to the final of this year's Brikama Summer Nawettan after many years in waiting. And in the final, here we are. And in the first final, it was Kabafita United 1, Kutehjombulu 1. And in the replay currently, it is Kabafita United 0, Kutehjombulu 0. And in this replay final, we must have a winner. It must be Kabafita United or Kutehjombulu. We must have it in regulation, or post-match shootout will solely decide the winner.
Well, we played more than half an hour in this replay final between Kabafita and Kutehjombulu. Still 0-2 Kutehjombulu and 0-2 Kabafita. Almost over half an hour played. That is more than 30 minutes played.
That's the words of our colleague mentor, Big Sam International from the Box Bar Mini Stadium. And you could hear that from Big Sam. We have already played over 31 minutes in this contest. The score is still barren. Salut Jalo, great game, great replay final between Kute and Kabafita. And this game can solely get to any angle. And in this replay final, it must be either Kabafita or Kutehjombulu. And currently, it is very much difficult to say where will the trophy head to as far as the replay final between Kute and Kabafita is concerned.
The captain for Brikama, who is also the coach for Kutehjombulu, it's like he's very disappointed with that late equalizer, the 1st of January. I'm seeing that tempo in him. I'm seeing that, aggressiveness on him towards his players to be alive and well in this game. And it's more of like Brikama versus Greater tomorrow. And the gaffer for Kabafita is the player for Greater tomorrow, if my memory can serve me right.
Thank you very much, Salio Jalo. It is Seni Bojang against Samba Jalo. Seni Bojang currently playing his club football for Brikama United, and he's the team captain and forward for the Sateba club, Brikama United. Samba Jalo is a player for Greater Tomorrow. Also had spells with Real de Banjul and a former player of Brikama United. So it is currently a stiff battle between two
experienced on and off the pitch.
That's Samba Jalo, a former player for Brikama United. Hard spells with Real de Banjul and currently playing for Greater Tomorrow, and he's the current head coach for Kabafita United. While Seni Bojang is the current head coach for Kute, team captain and forward for Brikama United. And
I don't know about Jalo, but Seni Bojang, it's like coaching fits him. The profession just love him. He doesn't love the profession. The profession love him first before him loving the profession. You look at his dress code, it's just top notch. More of like, yes, a Champions League coach or a Premier League coach. I'm saying a Champions League anyway. A Premier League coach. And I see him as Diego Simone on the touchline for Kutehjombulu.
That's a great shot. That is the head coach, Seni Bojang of Kutehjombulu, and forward for Brikama United. A noisy background, a noisy atmosphere from the Boxbar Mini Stadium. We are definitely loving it, and I hope those currently watching the game far and wide are currently loving the way the game is being played, and also the atmosphere at the electric Boxbar Mini Stadium in Brikama. Is Kutehjombulu now, Bamaidu Bojang team captain, to Musa Dem, who scored the first goal in the initial final for Kute. Dem Musa, this time a glancing header. Mbemba Mane having it over. A clearance coming from the central defender of Kabafita United. He clears that ball desperately. And Salim Jalo, he seems to be very much lucky.
Very lucky. And he did not touch that ball. That could have been a different scenario. And probably the referee would point to the spot. And that is going to be an advantage to Kutehjombulu from the penalty spot. But it's like an end-to-end football. A chance for Kutehjombulu outside the area, number 17. Dantes Waters, a flick from the showstopper, the second corner for Kutehjombulu. They're coming gradually into this game. And of course, once again I will repeat this. The tempo on the touchline from the Gava in Bojang, the captain for Brikama, is really proving something. And any moment there is a stoppage, he always calls on his players to give them one word or two about how to coordinate the dot in front of goal. Just look at him, his action. That simply means that he's showing him what to do. That is the number 7. Give him your back, control the ball, and just at the back of the net you will celebrate. But they have a set piece to capitalize on.
They have a set piece to capitalize, and it is currently a corner for Kute. Kutehjombulu will solely effect this. Kutehjombulu with a brilliant corner. Ball being headed out partly by Kabafita United. Kutehjombulu regain possession. Is Kute now. They will use the right side of the attack, trying to penetrate. Player goes to the ground, and on the other side of the Boxbar Mini Stadium, the flag of the assistant referee rose on the other side against Kabafita, and Kute will have the opportunity to effect. Time is definitely running out as far as the first half is concerned. We have already played over 35 minutes into the first half. The score remains barren between Kute and Kabafita United. Kemo Kanyi, we believe any goal in this contest will change the total dynamics of this crucial game. We will surely get to Kemo Kanyi shortly. It's a set piece for Kutehjombulu shortly at a crowded Boxbar Mini Stadium, jam-packed Boxbar Mini Stadium in Brikama. It is the Brikama Boxbar Mini Stadium for you. In the Brikama Summer Nawettan replay final, a glancing header from the forward Omar Dabo, and Omar's header rolls on the other side. Goal kick Kabafita United. Aliu Jase, the goalkeeper, asking his players to calm down. Kemo Kanyi, all the ingredients to be called a final, all the ingredients to be called a replay final, and we believe a goal will definitely change the dynamics and the total dynamics of this contest as far as Kute and Kabafita United is concerned.
Yes, very well, Pa. A goal when scored here will change the whole setting of this particular final, because whichever team scores will try to make it so that they protect their backline from getting themselves being level into this particular game. While when you concede as well, you will go all out to make it so that you pressurize, you keep pressuring your opponent who scored against you, for you to be able to. That was another chance that was fall to Kabafita. Then for you to be able to come back into the game. So in a final like this, when single when a single team scores, of course, I mean, the opponent will try to fight and then try to get themselves level, while when you score as well in the final, the only thing that you will be trying to do is to make it so that you defended very well against your opponent that you are playing against, so that you will go home with the trophy. We have seen Kutehjombulu was very, very close to going home with the trophy the last final, that was the past final that was contested between them, that has resulted to this replay. I mean, they were playing up to the dead end of the game. They played the whole 90 minutes. I mean, when they scored, then the final 5 minutes that was added there, we have seen Sadio Mane, the captain for that of the Kabafita end, coming from nowhere and then scored an equalizer for his Kabafita side. I mean, but that was at the moment Kabafita fans needed him the most, and then he stepped up to his responsibility as the captain, as the leader of the team as well, to put his side to the parity and then giving them another chance to play a final here, and that is this particular game part.
Is Kutehjombulu now? Will they be able to get something? Play on, says the central referee. That was a great build-up. Unfortunately, Saliu Jalo, they should have capitalized. A poor decision from the number 9, Umar Tabo. He could have just go for goal, but then he wanted to, of course, assist. You know, as a striker, sometimes you need to be selfish in front of goal. You should try to test the waters, try to test the capabilities of the shot stopper, but he chose a different way. You look at the coach, he was like, Fentije, nothing is there. They were calling for the penalty, but the center referee turned deaf ears. Look at him. He's pointed fingers at the striker, that is Umar Dabo. Just strike, be selfish in front of goal. But that is a big relief for Kabafita. That is an order build-up in front of goal for Kutehjombulu, and improved full time. Remember, the 1st of January they scored in the first half, you know, and they considered in the last minute of the second half. So I believe there are amendments made from Kabafita. There are adjustments made as well for Kutehjombulu. But he could have just strike, be selfish in front of goal. Sometimes it's good.
Thank you very much, Saliu Jalo. The game is temporarily stopped as there is a player currently down in Jordan receiving attention from the medics.
1 minute stoppage time. I should call it 1 minute added time to bring this force out to an end. And it's still a stalemate here. 0 to Kutehjombulu and 0 to Kabafita. 1 minute added time to bring this force out to an end. It's the replay final of the Brikama Nawettan 2024-25. The league replay final.
It's a minute being added up by the 4th assistant referee after exhausting the first 45 minutes between Kutehjombulu and Kabafita United. We have under a minute before the central referee will surely bring an end to the proceedings. Are we going to see a goal in the first half? If we are to see a goal, it will surely be a late goal coming from either Kabafita or Kute.
Well, Kute, probably you call them the pride of Sateba. Probably. Well, I've seen Lama wearing a t-shirt written on that. Pride of Sateba. Whether he's the pride of Sateba or whether Kutehjombulu is pride of Sateba, but he's Kutehjombulu. So be it. And that is the first half whistle. On the 1st of January, by this time, Kute head to the tunnel, leading by a goal to nil, whilst Kabafita went to the tunnel, leading by a goal to nil. So what I was saying, it holds water. And of course, Kabafita make some amendments. Kutehjombulu made some adjustments. But a barren during the first half, coming from the locker room, I believe this is the most important 15 minutes of their coaching career in this league final for Brikama.
Thank you very much, Saliu Jalo. Kemo Kanyi, it is half-time, brilliant game, brilliant first half coming from Kute and Kabafita.
Yes, indeed, it has been a great final that we have seen here. Showcase of talents here that we have seen here. I mean, it's, you know, for any other team that wants to scout very good players here to come to Brikama as the home of sporting events to actually, scout those players and represent your team. But it has been a great final between the two sides in Kabafita United and Kutehjombulu side. So the second 45 minutes is here to be is next here for either of the sides here to do anything about this. Otherwise, the game will be pushed to the post-match shootout today, and there will be no other chance for a full 90 minutes play again.
Thank you very much, Kemo Kanyi, earlier on Saliu Jalo, and it is half-time at the box bar. Half-time between Kutehjombulu and Kabafita United. We will also have 15 minutes of rest, and we'll be back in the next 15 for the continuation.
Sometimes Bill I couldn't step in my shoes. Sometimes Kide Kochenke I would never lose. Karandi
jackpots, and that is why they are here with their giant trophy. Congratulations, and it has been fantastic, KB. And no wonder, this is what every athlete, every player, everybody wants in your life, at least to be involved in a parade where that trophy is going to be shown to everybody who has been supporting. No wonder, because Dembajang is in there, and everybody, the Honorable himself, with all the important dignitaries, and everybody wants to be part of this, at least to say, I was there, we were the winners, and it happened.
Well, thank you very much, Jara, and no wonder, like we said, Honorable Sane and both Honorable Ala Dabo are around and present as the boys deliver the trophy Mbadi World Kafale Maniga Kaoro na volleyball team wala nata kela kopo itandi committee la kabring volleyball Gambia Volleyball Federation na knockout kopo ka win mba jela wa kumala bake imeda play kanne e kopo tala numba famara bar nyinangi fele yakata foyo kopo e kopo ta kopo fele aba honorable Alaj S Dabo Bulu andu la question be bijele Brikama Sport Committee President Demba Jam Faram bijele. Can we make a big round of applause for the Brikama volleyball team please? Anga bulo ko si ya katale ko e nogat ko pota Gambia Volleyball Federation na kopo. Anga bulo ko si please. Congratulations Gala, this is massive.
Well, this is massive, and it's a day that is going to be set aside by each of these players. But this is a team that is always going to succeed, no matter what the circumstances, no matter what the hurdles are. They went there and against all odds, and they won it. And in front of thousands of people, the best they can do is to present this for all of us and for everybody. Always be there, hard people, you know. Simon is there for everybody, you know. Saturday, yeah, man, Saturday, you know, Kabafita, Kutehjombulu, yeah, man, I'm not be walking a trophy somewhere, you know. Yeah, man, Saturday, we there. Kabafita